Rocket Pinball from Tiger Electronics. This is a really neat little pinball game, handheld electronic pinball game from the late 70s. I remember seeing this in the Christmas catalogs back then. Really wasn't really interested in it. I was more into some of the other electronic handhelds. I definitely like my Wildfire Pinball electronic game though. That's a lot of fun. But this is kind of cool. I picked this up at a store up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin called Make Sense Variety Store. Really awesome store. Highly recommend visiting it if you're up in the Milwaukee area. They have this really cool wall of little cubby holes behind the main counter that's full of all kinds of different things, and that's where this was. I just stood there in front of the counter just staring at the wall, looking at all what's on there, and I saw this sitting up there, and I go, well, I gotta have that. Be a fun video to make. Anyway, really nice artwork on the box. It's very colorful. I like the little tiger down here. Every time I see that, I hear Tony the Tiger in the back of my head. You know, they're great. I remember those commercials back then. Pretty funny. On the back of the box, same artwork. Gives some of the explanation of the point values and everything like that. The electronic sounds, you have sounds for skill selection, ball release, bumpers, flippers, the lost ball, 50-point bonus, a free ball, and the game end. Pretty awesome. Now also in the box, we have the instruction manual. Full color. It's one of those fold-out manuals. So it folds out to like 4 panels, like so. And it basically goes through the operation of the game, shows how to put the batteries in. It does run on 4 AA batteries. Explains the controls. You have your right and left flipper buttons, you have your on-off switch, you have your ball button. And it describes some of the skill levels that you can select. Now, skill levels 1 to 3 is a normal pinball game where you have 2 dots for each flipper at the bottom of the screen. And level 1, the ball moves slow, the pinball moves slow. Level 3, it moves a lot faster. Then you get to level 4 and above, you switch to an alternative play mode, which kind of reminds me of Breakout a little bit, where you only have 1 little dot at the bottom of the screen for a flipper, and you actually move that all the way back and forth using your left and right flipper buttons, like a paddle almost. And you have to try to hit the ball as it comes down and reflect it back up into the playfield. It's kind of like playing a Breakout type game. So that is a pretty cool little feature. They added that little play mode in there. The other digit, as you see at the top of the screen, is the number of players. You know, one or two players. You alternate play and all that good stuff. And then when the score value finally comes up, it'll say 1 and then a score, 2 and then a score to know which player got what score. Pretty straightforward, but it is quite enjoyable. Let's take a look at the game itself. This is in absolutely incredible condition. I was really happy when I found this at that variety store I was talking about earlier. You can see there's a little bit of warpage of the decal underneath this clear plexiglass right here. I mean, that happens to these old games over time. If they're anywhere in a warm, hot environment, it'll start causing the stuff to warp like that, but it's still in really good shape. There are no scratches on this playfield at all. This almost looks brand new. Really good condition. You have your flippers, you have your left, your right flipper, there's your ball release, your reset on-off switch, the score up there. You can see some of the bumper values here. Got a 20, 2 10s, and a 4. You can see all these little dots. And that's the animated playfield. The LED moves around on there like that. I think I probably would liked it more if it had a little bit more resolution in the dots on there. I have a hard time trying to guess where the dot's going to go to hit the button. My coordination is terrible. So, on the back, it shows how to play the game back here. What model it is, 7-460 Rocket Pinball. And right here's the battery compartment. It takes the 4 AA batteries. Pretty cool. Now, when I was looking at the Christmas catalogs, I found this listed in a Sears Christmas catalog from 1979. And it originally retailed for $24.97 in 1979. In today's dollars, in 2023, time of this video, October 20th, that is $105.86. Holy cow. That's a pretty expensive game. It puts things in perspective when you look at these old toys and old toy catalogs and you see these prices like, oh man, that's such a low price. Oh, that's great. You got to remember, inflation and how much things cost now compared to back then, to put things in perspective on, how hard it was for like my parents to get me toys like this. It was very expensive toys. And we were a middle class family back then. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of cool stuff. My mom and dad got me some of the greatest toys I have ever had. I have great memories of all the toys I got. I didn't really want for anything, actually. I didn't really want a lot. I spent most of my time out in the woods, walking around with my .22 rifle and stuff, and camping out, things like that. That's basically what I did growing up. Very, very little time spending in the house. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go ahead, get the batteries fired up on this thing, and we'll play a game. All right, I've got it turned on. So let's select our game. We'll use the left flipper to select what game we're going to play. Remember, games 1 through 3 will have the double LED flippers down here. And level 1 is a slow ball. Level 3 is a faster ball. Then starting at level 4, you have just a single flipper dot down here. You have to try to line the dot up with the ball as it comes down and reflect it back. Makes it much more challenging. And level 4 is slow, and then level 7 is fast. Anyway, we're going to select skill level 1. Maybe. There we go. Hit the ball button to start. And away we go. Oh, I missed. There we go. Ah, hit too early. It's a timing thing, that's for sure. Oh, right down the center. There we go. Ah! Now I know I don't have to hit both buttons at the same time. It just, my brain is cross-wired. Oh, right down the center again. Oh, game over. Looks like 112 points or something like that. Not too good. Okay, let's try a faster game. So that's going to be level 3. And away we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a much faster ball. There we go. Willie's on a roll. Oh! Oh yeah. Keep bouncing back and forth like that. Ah! Rats. Ah! What a get this time. 154 points. Yay! So now we'll do level 4, which will have just a single, come on, reset, a single dot down there. So we'll select level 4. You can see 2 LEDs are lit up because I'm still in the early levels. So when I go to level 4, you should only see 1 LED light up. So here we go. See the LED moving across the bottom? I gotta line it up exactly with the dot as it comes down to the bottom of the screen. Oh, I missed. So it's kind of a neat play mode. Adds a little bit more challenge to the game. Whoops. You gotta anticipate where it's gonna be. There we go. Go to the top. Oh. Weast. I mean, for what it is, it's not too bad of a game. I think this extra play mode helps it a lot, to tell you the truth. It's almost like playing like Breakout or something. You shall not pass. Oh, I missed. $134. Not too bad. Now let's do the insane thing. Let's put it on level 7. Oh, this will be insane. And bang. Ah. Oh, oh, my reflexes are just not up to par anymore. Oh, man. Oh. I don't think I hit the ball once. Nope. Dang it. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Looked like 376, I think. Yeah, not too bad. That was a pretty nice score, though. Okay, you can quit making that noise. Stop it. Anyway, that's Rocket Pinball. A really cool electronic game from the late 70s. I still like my Wildfire Pinball better, that little handheld. But this is okay. It's not too bad. Probably because it has an extra play mode in it. It's probably what makes it kind of a bit neater. Anyway, did you have one of these back in the day when you were a youngin'? So comment down below. Have you recently got one of these and been playing around with it? Let me know what your thoughts are about this little electronic game. As always, everyone, thanks for watching.